What is going on, everybody? Christian Gurrola, your fourth generation realtor. Now today we are at a very interesting property built in 1910, 3 beds, 2 baths. This house needs a ton of work. I just walked through. A lot of it is very original. It has that original charm, but it felt a little scary. I was a little eerie walking through, so we'll go through the tour right now, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. So this is the exterior of the property. Now I do believe that this porch on the side is all overgrown and screened in, but you do have a nice entry, and I believe all this is original. The house is actually massive. You are on the corner of Pine and 9th, so you do get some traffic here during the morning and during that late afternoon. But again, we are very close to Mount Rubidoux. I believe we are actually in the Evergreen Historic District. So this property does have that potential possibly for Mills Act. Now, if you don't know what Mills Act is something that California provides in the state or the city of Riverside, to where if you have a historic home that meets all the requirements of the exterior aesthetics of what would be appropriate for that time era, they do give you up to 50% off of your property taxes. Now, the caveat is whatever you do save on that 50% has to go back into the property. Leaded diamond windows. Now, I didn't see these from the inside, so we'll see if we can go check those out. So we actually have to go through this back door right here. Now, you are in a very large corner lot that runs all the way down. You got a little carriage shed over here. You've got your driveway back here. You've got all this room to either build or do something with it. Now, the whole property needs to be redone. It's very cool inside, but there are some alarming things straight off the bat. Now, this property is priced at $575,000 now. I'm not sure what the story was with this house, but you can see there are some relics in here. You got the original borax powder soap. I don't know what this little door is right here. You got your water heater, and then you've got a toilet in this little room right here. This looks to have been done probably in the 1950s based off the shape of the toilet. Definitely some work done here in the 1950s, because all of the cabinetry in here is 1950s. Now, when I said alarming things, you've got a good amount of, that's black, so that's not good, but drywall that's sagging, coming down, cracking plaster, huge movements in the cracks and setting of the foundation. You've got water intrusion there, issues there. But this is a really cool house. An old Gaffers and Sattler 1950s stove. Now, what I love about these stoves, these things are tanks. If I took this home and got it cleaned up, it'd probably work like a charm. Your old griddle here. Alright, so we'll walk through. Now, I walked through this house once already. Sometimes, you get a bad feeling in a house. This one, I didn't really get that, eerie or no hair standing on my back. But look at the attention to detail. The old lead glass, the wainscoting in this entry. And I believe this was all porch, and I think this was closed in, just these doors probably in the 50s, and this was all closed in over here as well. Now, this would be, I guess, your dining room here. Little archway. I'm not too sure what this would have been for, but with a lot of the stuff in here, the furniture, the ornate details, I'm guessing from the outside it doesn't look to be Victorian, but it would be Victorian era, built in 1910. But the attention to details back then with the art, just the different types of brick they used and not using it in one format, but adding exhausts and then having brick go in a vertical pattern as well as a horizontal. You've got a built-in on your left and your right. And when I talk about Victorian era furniture, everything in here has just that. And I guess this might have been a dining room as well. So I don't know what this door is, but it is pretty low. And this is under the stairwell. I don't want to go in there. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna head upstairs now. I want to say thank you so much so far for coming on this property tour with me. If you guys need anything at all, buying, selling, or looking to relocate here to Southern California, Riverside, we would love to be able to help you out. My partner and I, Molly Silva Gurrola, have been doing this for a combined 35 plus years now. So if you need anything whatsoever, Forte's listing, she's helped over 3,000 families since '98. I've helped an immense amount of families in my 5 years of doing this full time. So we will continue on this property tour right now. So now we are going to head upstairs, and this is the area that I really do not enjoy. I'm actually not getting the greatest of feeling walking up here, but plus I'm just by myself, so you've got a entrance up here. You've got 4 bedrooms, or 3 bedrooms. You've got clawfoot tub there, bedroom here, and I'm sorry if I'm going quick. It's just, I believe this is the master. We'll go to that in a second. And then you've got this little bedroom here. And then there's a little porch that goes out to the street. So right now we'll head into the master bedroom. And we'll just go quick. Looks like in the 1970s they put some wood paneling. So that is it. Not a ton to show you guys, but I thought it'd be cool to bring you guys on this tour with me today. That way it kind of gives you a little bit of glimpse of history of what things might have been like back in the day and what our beautiful city has to offer, especially in a neighborhood like this where you are in close proximity to downtown, the freeways, Mount Rubidoux, all the history that we do have, Evergreen Cemetery. All right, guys, just wanted to say thank you so much for coming on this property tour with me. If you guys need anything at all, let me know. This property is priced at $575,000. Definitely a fixer-upper or a restoration per se. So if you want any more information, address, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help any of you out or any referrals that you guys might need. So take care, you guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next